why some people seem to have discipline built into them, while others fight themselves every single day just to get basic things done? Most people think discipline is about willpower, but neuroscience shows something very different. Your brain is not fixed. It is trainable. Through small daily habits, your brain rewires how it handles focus, resistance, and follow-through. That means discipline is not a personality trait. It is built. In this video, we are going to break down 5 simple discipline habits that help you train your brain, reduce procrastination, build mental toughness, and create lasting personal growth. These are not extreme routines. These are micro habits you can actually follow. If you apply them consistently, your focus, consistency, and self-control will change without forcing it. Let me show you how. Imagine sitting down to work, but your mind keeps pulling away. You know what needs to get done, but something inside resists. Most people try to fix this with motivation, hype videos, or waiting to feel ready. But that approach never lasts, because discipline was never about feeling ready in the first place. Habit 1. Stop relying on motivation. Your brain treats motivation as a temporary chemical spike, not a stable resource. The problem is most people wait for that spike before acting. That creates inconsistency. Some days you perform, some days you collapse. That is not laziness. That is your brain being dependent on a feeling that was never designed to last. So the habit is simple. Act first, feel later. Start the task for just 2 minutes before you feel ready. This trains your brain to generate motivation from action instead of waiting for it. Over time, starting becomes automatic. Habit 2. Build identity-based routines. This sounds basic, but it is one of the most powerful neuroscience-backed habits. Your brain reinforces whatever identity you repeat to yourself. When you say, "I'm trying to be disciplined," your brain treats discipline as separate from you. No clear identity means constant internal debate before every action. That leads to fatigue and self-doubt. So the fix is simple. Before starting your day, state your identity, not your goal. Say, "I am someone who follows through," not "I want to follow through." This small shift improves consistency, which directly impacts long-term discipline. Simple action, big effect. Habit 3. Remove the decision, not the difficulty. You don't need more willpower, but you need fewer decisions. When you pre-decide your actions, your brain conserves energy for execution instead of deliberation. This improves follow-through and reduces mental resistance. The key here is planning your first task the night before so your morning brain has zero. Habit 4. Use friction on purpose. Most people think discipline means fighting temptation head-on, but your brain is wired to take the path of least resistance every time, without exception. That means willpower alone will eventually lose. So instead of relying on control, engineer your environment. Make good actions easy to start and bad distractions hard to reach. Put your phone in another room. Leave your workspace visible and ready. This trains your brain to default toward productive action, not away from it. Habit 5. Reward consistency, not intensity. Most people push hard for one day, burn out, then quit for a week. Your brain does not build lasting habits from intensity. It builds them from repetition. One extreme effort followed by silence teaches your brain that discipline is temporary. So the habit is simple. Choose the smallest version of the task you can do every single day and repeat it without skipping. Consistency signals to your brain that this behavior is permanent, not optional. When you combine these 5 habits, control your motivation dependency, define your identity, remove decisions in advance, engineer your environment, and reward consistency over intensity, Your brain stops treating discipline as a daily battle. It starts treating it as your default state. This is not about becoming a different person overnight. It is about small, repeated signals that tell your brain who you are and what to expect from you. Try applying just one of these habits this week. Notice how your resistance changes. Notice how starting gets easier. That shift is not motivation. That is your brain rewiring itself, one small habit at a time.